In the shadow of Qin's looming threat, the city of Handan trembled under siege. An atmosphere of despair hung over the capital of Zhao, with its walls echoing the worried murmurs of its people. In the palace, King Xiaocheng paced relentlessly, his brow furrowed with worry, while his advisors, among them the esteemed Pingyuan Jun, pondered their scant options. Their hopes hung desperately on forming an alliance with Chu, their southern neighbors. Pingyuan Jun found himself with a grave responsibility to persuade the Chu king to aid them in this dire moment. He had picked a group of 20 trusted followers for the crucial journey, but he was one man short. As the gravity of the moment stretched the hours thin, Mao Sui, a relatively unknown advisor, stepped forward. "I will accompany you," he asserted with a confidence that belied his obscurity. Pingyuan Jun studied Mao Sui with a wary eye. "We need strength and wisdom," he replied cautiously. "My words are sharper than any sword," Mao Sui countered, determination lining his voice. Taken aback by the young man's boldness, yet with a column collapsing before him, Pingyuan Jun relented. "Then let your words be your weapon," he said, allowing Mao Sui to join. Upon arrival in the grand halls of Chu, lavishly adorned yet somber with political tension, Pingyuan Jun laid out Zhao's plight before the Chu king. However, despite his diplomatic tact, the king remained unmoved, his doubts lining his face like ancient fault lines. Mao Sui, standing silently until now, stepped forward. "Might I have your ear, Your Majesty?" he asked, his voice carrying the tranquility of an unfurled scroll. Surprised, the court, hesitant and curious, turned their attention to him. "The Qin are not just a threat to Zhao," Mao Sui began, his words clear and resonant. "But to all who value their independence, their shadow will fall upon every throne, Chu included. It is not just Zhao that requires assistance, but Chu that requires solidarity. United, we are stronger. Divided, we relinquish our power to become nothing more than echoes in the halls of history." His words hung heavy in the air, visible almost, like a fine mist settled over the assembly. The king paused, reflecting deeply on the conviction and unexpected wisdom from one so previously unnoticed. A ripple of realization passed through him, and he nodded slowly, a decision forming. "Chu will lend its strength to Zhao," he declared, his voice resonating with newfound resolve. As the envoys made their way back to Zhao, Pingyuan Jun rode beside Mao Sui, a newfound respect in his eyes. "You truly wield the weight of words," he acknowledged. "In times of great need," Mao Sui replied, his gaze steady on the horizon, "a single voice can rally nations." Unity, born from courage and the sharpness of a single statement, had tilted the scales. The tale of Mao Sui and the alliance marked a chapter where the power of speech changed the course of history.